Morton Downey Jr., baby. My nigga.
Let me introduce you to a new guest on home base. Her name is Kelly Everett, and she's a stripper for God. Kelly, let me tell you something, pal. If there's ever a milk strike, I'll know where to go. You claim that you perform for Christ, all right?
Yes.
Included in that is performing in your homemade porno movies. Are these movies intended for viewing in the big VCR in the sky, or what?
Well, I'll tell you something. I have been the only stripper for God in the world, and I gave over 1,000 sermons in burlesque theaters and nightclubs. And I proved that women who show their bodies and sell their bodies are not pigs, and I'm sick and tired of guys like you calling us bimbos.
Hey, sit down, you fat bitch.
Listen, you. Shut up.
Morton Downey Jr. gangster, man.
I am tired.
The best talk show ever, man. Just playing nothing on him, man.
I am tired of being called a whore and a bimbo and a slut. It is the men that are the pigs, they're the degenerates and the perverts. They create the demand, we are the supply. It is the men that want sex. The men want perversion.
Where she can beat the hell out of men. I'd love you to try to beat me, honey. I'd show you how to kick the living shit out of a broad. Where they hiding? In magazines like you put out. Dominance. Aren't you a lady who believes you're a, what do they call them? Dominicers? What are they called? Dominatrix. So men come to you who want to be dominant.
That's right.
What do?
I dominate them.
How?
I tease them, I torture them. I give the men what they deserve because they need punishment. Because they're the bad ones, not the women.
Lesbian, man.
We don't generalize with women. And you should
not all men. Not all men.
There are sick men that like to be dominated. They're sick. They're like girls are sick.
Why should women?
Barack Obama.
Just like anyone. No. I guess you guys want to be dominated in his ass with. Well, how do you get dominated?
Let me ask you a straight question. Why should women be dominated by men?
They shouldn't
be. Shut up,
dominated by anyone but by our moral.
By men.
There are men that are sick and there are women that are sick.
Who wants to be beaten is sick.
I mean, there are some guys that like to get themselves whipped with a wet towel to reach the climax.
What towel? Ouch.
I know a senator in the United States today, who she probably who likes to get down on his hands and knees like this, have ostrich feathers put in his rear end, a collar put on, and the dominatrix pet him and say, "Nice bird." Huh?
That's a sick son of a bitch.
That's a sick guy. That's the guy who's making the laws.
I'll tell you what makes him better than a prostitute. Certainly. That man works 6 days a week on a volunteer ambulance squad. He patrols. He personally delivered 6 babies. He's better than a prostitute.
Kelly, will you shut up? One time, you're a man-hating bitch.
See, this gangster, man. Calling these bitches, bitch. Fat bitch.
Shut your fat, crested mouth. Honey.
Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck out of here, bitch. Mr. Morton Downey Jr. Autobiography. Watch it on Netflix.
I'd always have my guitar. I'd pull it out.
He's a legend, baby. Richard Bain, fucking with him. Jim Jones, Ricky Lake, Phil Donahue, Geraldo. Nobody's fucking with my nigga Morton Downey Jr. A legend in his own mouth. This guy. The man, the myth. The motherfucking legend.
All of a sudden, I'm next to Morton. I got a weird feeling.
News.
We have some of the kids from the Association to Benefit Children. Are they the homeless of the next generation?
Why are you clapping? Racist audio, man. That's right.
And that's my wife over there. Where's my wife? Give me stand up. Stand up, Barney.
Stand up, bitch.
He's married to Kim for 13 years also.
Kim Downey.
That seemed to be the number that ended.
Get out.
I moved in
Senator Morton. In Harlem. Faggot.
You gotta rap for the people in town. We're in Harlem now, so you got to get down.
I gotta do it in a way that's nice. I don't want to walk out of here with ice. I'm gonna tell you, man, when I'm in town, you and me, Biz, gonna get it down.
That's right.
Check out here. Senator Morton, man, he was the man, son. He could relate to anybody. Black, white, Spanish, Chinese, what have you. We did an episode of Harlem, of course, when Roy Enos, whatever his name is, and Al Sharpton. Point is, we're black people all over. Get off you, bitch.
What has become of the dream? The dream of Martin Luther King spoke so many years ago about. Has the dream of the 1960s become the nightmare of the 80s? Or has the dream simply been deferred, awaiting new leadership and inspirations? Tonight, we have some of the black leaders of today, from Roy Innis of CORE to the Reverend Al Sharpton. Some people call Al the talking microwave because I'll tell you, he can heat up anything in a hurry. Who speaks for black America? Roy Innis? Al Sharpton? Who speaks? You'll be the judge. Join us tonight.
A clip from him and Howard Stern. He hates Howard Stern. Niggas have beef. So come with that one.
Howard's the big one. Howard's a big schmucky muck now. No, I'm saying, Howard's making all kinds of dough. Yeah, no, but like Howard ripped off people for years. Yeah, because how'd you get in here? You look like a slob. Really? Well, I'm sorry. I don't have fake, jacket. You don't have anything fake, especially my brain, punk. Blow your ass out of here.
Damn.
Did you hear me say blow your ass out of here? I don't know. What do you think? I'm some punk that you can come up to and talk to? This guy is so vile.
My nigga, man.
He's just a dog, and he's doing it. I guess he's so desperate to get his career back on track. You didn't punch him back? I wanted to.
You didn't punch him back?
I instructed not to hit anybody. Let me see what happens. Well, you can't ask me because I think Howard Stern sucks. I think he's got the brains of an amoeba. And I think you're a complete asshole, Howard. So suck my earlobe, punk. Yeah, well, hey, at least I have a career, Mort. At least I'm making a living. Suck my earlobe?
Yeah, who wrote this stuff? Schmuckety muck or
Schmuckety muck?
Hey, I didn't know I was such a schmuckety muck. I'm shaking in my boots. What a loser this guy. So meanwhile, all I care about is the poor slob who runs a limo company who can't get paid by Morton Downey.
He's a little testy. Must be a lot of people knocking on that door and calling on that phone asking for money.
There must be a lot of pressure, too, with that big successful production company he has, and all those sitcoms he's planning.
Oh, right,
He must crack from all that Hollywood pressure. Right, John? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Get out of here. Fucker.
But I can't stand in line.
Oh, I was still from the cops. Uh-oh.
What am I doing that was so wrong? Did I ask you to be my guest? No, but did I ask you to be my guest?
Uh-oh, cops coming for you, Morton. Oh,
okay, the answer is no.
Oh, shit.
I okayed an interview because I thought I was talking to a human being, not Howard Stern's little flunky. Okay, well, you shouldn't spit so much, you know. I spit a lot. It isn't my fault. If you don't like it, you can do something about it, because I'm capable of taking care of myself. Because I got fired. He's really into it.
What is wine at? Fuckers.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, believe me, temptation came over me to just smack him. But
why didn't you?
I kept my cool.
Just Stone John.
So take care of yourself out on the street where you look like you just borrowed 50 cents in a cup. At least I have money in my bag. How do you switch moods that quickly?
Yeah, you're all upset, and the next moment is, how you doing?
When they remove your warts.
Oh, shit.
When I removed my warts, I sent them to your mother, who fried them with your eggs and lox, and you
ate them.
I'm not wound up, man. When I get wound up, I take punks like you, twist your noses off, shove them down your... You're a college grad. I will show you, man, what's happened to the educational system in this country. You're a college grad. Hey, can you send me some of that great album stuff you did? Got it, man. Look,
You got it, pal. Look at fucking faggot. Slick out of here, man.
Topless in clubs for the money if you really needed it. Would my wife dance topless in clubs for money? She never did dance.
What are you talking about, man?
If you really need the money, since I know that you are bankrupt. See, I wouldn't ask my wife.
I'm bankrupt. This nigga here.
I wouldn't ask my wife. I wouldn't ask my lady to do that at all. I got too much class.
It's time to go. Get out of here, nigga.
What are you saying? You just shut up. I'll kick your ass out. You kick no one ass out. Who's that? That's Morton's girlfriend. She took my questions and she first takes my questions. Yeah. Then Kevin, my producer, gives me new questions. Yeah. So now this guy who called me the gay basher, the last one was cruising with
gay bastard.
He shows up. He shows up, and now he's calling me. If you listen closely, he's calling me homophobe throughout this whole thing. Right. And now he starts yelling at me. He's gonna kick my butt or whatever. He starts stalling with me. So then I start yelling at him.
It's still right now.
Because now it's like it's 10 against 1.
It's still right now. Oh, fucking Morton, man. Morton got some niggas, man.
Winked at me and said, "I know how to make good television. This is going to be great television." Oh, so Morton now is going to make great television.
That's when he then turned around and did what he did.
But Morton knows how to make great television. He punches people. But Morton,
why isn't he on TV if he knows how to make great television?
Well, he knows how to make great television for us.
Oh, I saw.
Thanks, Morton, for the movie. He doesn't know how to make great television for himself.
That's
fucked
up.
Take a quick break here. Okay, if I have to take a quick break here, why don't we do that and then come back and see the actual fight?
Stay tuned for the fight.
Yeah, and then we'll all go home. We're building to something here. Let me talk to you about Snapple, though. This show business giant, pal.
What do you think I am?
Nothing from my wife, right? Unbelievable. I'll see you in court.
I'll see you in court.
Hey, who's that blonde?
That's Lori Chris.
That's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's amazing. She hasn't left him yet?
She doesn't have any money. Why is she with him?
I don't know, man. Well, it must be love. Wouldn't you love a guy who looked like Steven Seagal? And he fights like him, too. I'm just holding on to the question. I like the cigarette thing going on, too. Like, the cigarette is always in the mouth. I like that.
You like that line? Thank you.
It really is. What is this guy fighting about?
I have no idea.
Who's
that guy?
Who's that guy? What is he doing? That's against the balance of the club. I see. He's holding me back, but he knows that homophobic guy is hanging out with Morton now. The guy who's screaming, "You're a homophobe." Yeah. Well, someone takes your tape recorder, we don't know who, and smashes it. Yeah, okay. I have it right here. All right.
See little fuck. Wally George.
I worked in saloons and I worked in motion pictures, and so did the President of the United States work in saloons and pictures.
Wait a minute. He also was the governor of the state of California for 8 years.
That's absolutely right.
Now they got beef figures.
And for the times, I'll agree with you. He's the best man we have for the job available today.
Don't try to pacify me. You are always criticizing Reagan all the time on that radio show.
I'm criticizing Ronald Reagan for having the soft underbelly of this country exposed to communism again, with guys like Deaver, with guys like Baker, with a vice president like George Bush. These are the people who will sell out to the Henry Kissingers of this world, and we're in damn big trouble.
No. We are in damn big trouble because guys like you are allowed to be on the radio.
Oh, it's getting like, this motherfucker, man.
If it wasn't...
Shine any one of their shoes.
Oh, this nigga, man. Yo.
You're coming up with the usual simplistic answers, Wally, that conservatives who don't know what the hell they're talking about, stop. You've got an audience out here.
Hold on.
You've got an audience of monkeys out here who do
That's right.
everything that you...
Ugly, too. That nigga, both of them niggas ugly.
I'm warning you. The next time you...
Don't warn me, punk.
Uh-oh. This nigga, See, this nigga. This nigga want to get... Oh, shit. Yo. Dude, real back there, man. A swine. These niggas. But the rest of my nigga, yo. Fucked up, man. This nigga Wally, I like he tough and shit, but then they put Morton out. Racist, man. But they both white, I'm saying. Wally champ. This nigga. Too tough now.
If that man, listen, if that man can pull himself together and come back here and answer some questions like a human being, I'll let him come back because I want to hear what he has to say. Now, is he willing to do that? No. All right, see if he can pull himself together. We'll take a break. I was nerve on Mr. Downey, and he couldn't take the truth. So once again, we have a so-called brawl almost on our hands here. Well, I went and talked to Downey, and now I think if he's able to control himself, perhaps, Mr. Downey, we can have a conversation. Do you think you're able to do that?
As long as it's you and I one-on-one, Wally, I'll check my brain and we'll start even.
Oh, right.
Nigga, please. We'll start even.
Let me tell you something. You see, it's people like you, Downey, who are really, you can tell me that I am starting things, that I am not right for the conservative cause, and you jump up and want to physically attack me and you can't take the fact that the audience realizes what a stupid jerk you are.
Oh, so call me names now. Takes one on.
This is your record. Is it a vocal?
No, this is an instrumental.
Oh, I was waiting for the words. This is not a platinum then, is it? Or
Downey Jr., Phil Downey.
Yes, sir.
Phil Downey, you faggot.
I want to ask Mort, what do you think about the Surgeon General's report? And I do hope you quit smoking. Where do you get your sock wear? Your home? Are you religious?
Yeah, I got two questions there, right?
Are you religious was the third.
Surgeon General's report, first of all, I think when he lumps in heroin and nicotine as equally dangerous drugs, I think that belittles the danger of heroin. So therefore, that's the reason I'm giving up cigarettes, to prove that if you can give up cigarettes, the Surgeon General's right, you can give up heroin, all right? Second question, Red Sox. Years ago, Joseph P. Kennedy told my father, he said, any guy who wears brown shoes and red socks is a guy who's never going to be successful. So I've been wearing them ever since, and I damn near didn't make it. And am I religious? Bless you, my son.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Have you ever had any threats on your life?
Yes, I have. Fortunately, the folks were bad shots.
Thanks for waiting. I'm glad you called. Go ahead. Just a moment. Are you? Yeah.
I'm here, Phil. Mr. Downey, I just wanted to let you know that you have a new fan in Massachusetts. I had watched your show a few times, and to be honest with you, I did think you were a little on the obnoxious side. But last night, I watched the show where you had John Wayne Gacy's supposed girlfriend on, and the way that you exposed her as a fraud, I was very impressed, because I had seen her on a couple other talk shows that actually fell for this woman. And the way that you researched and went at her, I was very impressed with the work that you put in.
I have a great staff, thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad your show will air in Boston?
Yes, sir.
I wonder how long.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, you'll do well in
The
Boston.
bleeding heart problems. Jukers think it's cruel and unusual punishment. Like hell, I don't think it's cruel or unusual enough. I'm sick and tired of hearing about defendants' rights and prisoners' rights. How about the rights of the people being murdered every day? Because the law has no teeth. The electric chair, I hit that damn switch faster than a 2-bit gambler in a room full of slot machines.
Radio host Mighty Mouth has been fired and hired 20 times in 5 years before he took his act at television. By then, the Big Mouth, as he came to be known, had fine-tuned his style. First, the television show was a hit, and at last, Mort was a star. If not talented, at least controversial. He was getting attention all right, but he still wanted to sing. Capitalizing on the momentum of his show, Mort produced another album and a music video to go with it.
Hey there, Mr. Dealer. You drug-pushing son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Messing up the minds of the kids of America just to make a badass rich.
Music critics told Mort to zip it, but at the time, no one knew sponsors of Mort's television show would do the same.
Let's face it, gang, all right? A woman's place these days is in the House. I mean, maybe even the Senate, all right? But now the radical feminists want to put our women in uniform on the front line. Well, baby, I don't want the only thing standing between me and a Russian tank to be a 36B cup and designer.
I think the more outrageous you are, the bigger your rating. Mort was doing things that were ahead of their time. And he was having fun. He was being irreverent.
Yeah.
When you pull your pants down, you get the national attention. You also lose the sponsors.
It seems to me, like he's got a self-destruct button. That he'll go so far, and
One down, man. Man, you love to hate, like I said.
So I knew the show wouldn't last. Yeah, man, that's a lot of crap. Now, brother, you have your dad. That's a lot of crap. And I got
Oh!
Advertisers were already having a tough time dealing with Mort Jr.'s on and off camera.
Harlem, baby.
But nothing hurt Mort's credibility more than when he made national news claiming to have been mugged by skinheads in a San Francisco bathroom.
Oh, shit.
The third guy started writing all over my face. And I then kicked out, and one guy yelled, "Kill the and the other guy just started cutting my hair off."
A publicity stunt, some said. After that, advertisers pulled out and the Big Mouth lost his airtime.
I notice every time Mort gets into trouble, he becomes his dad. He starts to sing again. His dad was quite a star.
All the good times all over, the bad times.
See, Jack, Wheel of Fortune.
All the good times all over, the bad times, the new ones we chose.
No doubt Mort still measures
Morton,
himself
I love you,
with
brother.
the same old yardstick,
Rest in peace.
searching for a way to
Downey,
measure up
baby.
to his father. More about that from Mort himself.